Alright, welcome back to FTL Mod Showcases. We're in Project Coalition with another new ship. This time it's, well, actually, again, it's one of mine. Welcome back, Just Carrier. Yeah, it's another one of mine ships, which you can tell because apparently there's no little thing here to showcase what it has. Which is fine because, well, Project Coalition is no longer available for download. Woohoo! I got myself a tiny little treasure on my hands. So anyway, yes, another one of my ships, another one that I was inspired to make by watching somebody. Yeah, I'm trying something new. Where was it supposed to be? Like somewhere here, right? It's probably fine over there. It's all because I bought drones that one time. Shish. Anyway, yes. This one is a bit in a quarter. I don't think so. That's where like systems and stuff of is. I'll figure it out later. It's easy enough to move. So anyway, yeah. One again inspired by watching somebody else play FTL, and I was in chat and. People were talking about messing with systems, and that's exactly what I did here. Looks somewhat normal, but if everything's alright. Yeah. Cloaking goes up to level 8. Now, of course, doing just that would be overpowered. Not to say that the ship isn't overpowered, but doing just that would be OP as heck to begin with, but to counterbalance this, shields only go up to 4. And by that I mean 4 bars, not 4 layers of shields. So, yeah, we're gonna have to buy that, and I believe it's 200 to get it to 2 bubbles, so it's more expensive as well. I've also put in purchasable artillery. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it again. I made the ship for another streamer, and he likes his ship a little bit overpowered. So anyway, that's going to be the main kicker of this: is swapping max power on shields and cloaking viable? In order to give it a little bit of a boost, I've also giving this ship stealth weapons, because you know it's all about that sweet cloak in there. Weapons themselves are 4 chaos lasers, which I put practically no effort into. Basically, if you remember the Nebula Drifter or the Triumvirate, you'll remember the chaos bombs, chaos cluster bombs to be exact. This is making the same thing, only it's one-shot laser dealing 1 damage with the same fire and or breach chance. So yes, a little bit overpowered, but you know, it's pretty clear we're not going to be keeping these late game, so we're going to be rather powerful in the early game, and we'll see how things change into the late game. So, well, I don't know. It's gonna be a test. We're playing Project Coalition, so the chances of us finding an overpowered weapon is pretty high, but you never know, right? The artillery is basically a Lido that fires 2 shots, also with high fire and or breach chance, with a basic cooldown of 16 seconds. Regular Lido is 9 for reference. Well, enough talking. Oh, one more thing. The hull is grabbed from Arsenal Ship Pack 1. So credit where credit's due. I mean, we're pretty strong starting off, so we don't need a weapon. We don't need a drone. Federation database transcripts, I assumed didn't work. Let's grab some random stuff. Let me see if I can put chat in it. Whoop. That's not chat. That's not chat at all. That was the entire... No. I just want to move chat. There we go. You'll be fine here. Yeah, that's probably fine. It's probably going to clip into engines when we're in combat, but that's fine. So I'm basically testing this. The person I'm sending the ship to hasn't had the time to play it yet, so we'll see. Resource recycler. Shooting device is a large version of the same one used by recycler type weapons. It can convert any resource into missiles. That's great. I don't care about it though. What is this thing? This weapon can charge multiple times, giving initial projectiles. Charge faster than Mark II and charge up to 5 times. That's pretty cool looking. Anyway, we don't actually need anything here. So yeah, cloaking goes up pretty high and is the same price as shield upgrades. So we'll see how that goes, right? Yeah, that'll help. So we probably do want to pick up shields. Distress! I love how it just yells at you like, ah! Also, I'm still a little bit stuffed, so you know, we have an NG disguised drone. Great engineers with no access to cloaking tech. This drone dodges anti-drones, but it moves very slow. Okay. Cool, I guess. No drones, so let's go for the attack. Ooh, that's a really quick one, isn't it? Venting this thing is going to be a pain in the butt. Definitely. Wonder if we can fire again before our cloak runs out at this point. Yeah, kinda. Recycler missile. Okay, so we all got 2 pieces of gear that we can just toss out the airlock towards the nearest store. Definitely gonna do that. Hey, boogie board. I already have a slug. Man, why do y'all have beams? It's like, yes, it's a stealth ship with no shield. Send out all the beams. I think they're gonna move to sensors, even though cloaking is closer, but cloaking has more room, so I think they're gonna go sense. Nope, cloaking. Let's make sure we have some spare power in the reactor so moving the Zoltan around isn't gonna screw us over all too bad. Okay, that's gonna mess up their weapon systems quite a bit. We should win this, right? Especially when they leave. Thou shalt not heal yet. Double fire. So I'm in no rush. Meaning I can wait to get the crew kill. Yeah, I think this ship is a bit of a problem, shall we say. Dang it. No. Guy's leaving because the auction run's running out. I think we're good. Yes, go man your pitiful door system. And see that escape is futile. Is there anything I need to mention now that we're just stuck here waiting? Not really. All is going quite well. Let's get the Mantis. Alright, goes to sell some junk. We could buy time if it's not too expensive. 15? Yeah, it's fine. Aster Cannon. Was relatively quickly fires quick moving asteroids at enemy ships. Asteroids can be targeted by defense drones. Yeah, we know that. Drone dodges anti-drones but moves very slowly. Pierce focus gun. Powerful focus gun that ignores shields. For 2 damage per room, I wouldn't quite say that it's powerful. Especially now with a charge time of 23 and a power requirement of 4. It does only high system damage. What do you mean high? 10. Yeah, that's pretty high. 10 is pretty high. Anyway, that means we're safe from beam drones. And as you can tell, shields are capped at 4. I'm quite curious on how this is going to play out, though. I mean, early game you're probably fine, but late game? I mean, you can have 40 seconds of cloak, which, let's face it, that's pretty potent. Well, I mean, we still have cloak, right? If we just cloak, we'll be safe from them. And even level 4 shields, like 4 shield bubbles, ain't gonna save you from those. No, it's intentional. Because you haven't watched our cloak yet. I'll show it again. Also, welcome, Daniel. Okay, so bang, bang. Actually, your weapons are fine. We're not going to get too many opportunities to level up crew as far as engines go. Oh. Oh, don't let me get hit over that. Okay, cool. What's the bomb, though? It would be hard for a single bomb to screw us over, but it seems to be... I don't have the flu, I just have a common cold. Still could be worse, right? It's not appendicitis. Yeah. I think that episode just went up too. Perfect storm and all that. Alright, we're good. So yeah, you're probably going to hear me mute the microphone a bit to make sick noises, and I kind of want to prevent you guys from having to hear that. Oh, there's no manning engines. That's something I'm going to have to fix. Or is that because our engines are hacked? Does anybody know? Why are engines... Can we man our engines? Yeah, we can, okay. Whew. And apparently it was the ion bomb. But I saw that there was power in there, so I'm like, maybe this should still work. Also, why is this weapon already poking out? Especially when a pirate ship approaches you, hand over one of your crew members, the rest of you can go. Nah, we're not going to do that. You know what's great? I'm recording like a ton of videos whilst I'm like busy not trying to die from the common cold. And they're all going to be uploaded over the course of different days. So it's going to be like, hey, now he's sick whilst he's doing a week of. Now he's sick during FTL. Now he's sick doing that other game. It's going to be brilliant. Okay, so your weapons are sort of a problem. Completely missed the medbay. Come on, let us kill at least one dude. He's dead, right? Yeah, he did. He did. Should probably have you man's shield at this point. That's one Zoltan dead. Nice. Well, we don't have a Rockman yet. Rockman may sound that you worried there might be trouble. However, when you ask him to perform a task he acts without complaint, perhaps he won't be a problem. I guess you can go on sensors then. Okay, so let's see if we can get like a whole bunch of different races on board. And we'll call the ship the USS Tolerable or something. I don't know, dude. Okay. Battleship is guarding a beacon or the pursuit course. Prepare to scratch up one more. A lot of borders too. You're going to doors without a doubt. Well, I get my doors blown off, but your weapons are unfamiliar to me, so they gotta go. That wasn't a normal small bomb, was it? I probably should have gone for oxygen. Look, yeah, now we can fix this. Oh, wait. 2 mods. There's quite a few mods. First of all, there's the Project Coalition overhaul mod. And the ship you're looking at is one of mine, which is currently unavailable, but will be available once I upload the episode to YouTube. I'm not uploading this because I think this ship is a little overpowered / experimental, and I don't want that to be my trade. Oxygen isn't busted yet. Are there more shots incoming? Yeah. We will not accept surrender. You might be able to fix that in time. Oh. No. Cool. Alright. We could start shooting, but it's too dangerous to do as such. Let's just heal these 2 guys up while we wait. And of course, furthermore, there's my usual sleuth of... Really, I've been silent this entire time? Yeah, I had to blow my nose and I forgot to. So, that's probably a good thing because I've been saying the same thing a lot because new people are coming in. All we want is you dead. You're not wrong. Do these guys have a two-man? No. Hey, there's our base. So I guess I can repeat myself now. Yeah, this whole ship is made as an experiment to see if cloaking and shields can be switched as far as their maximum power goes. So we can go up to 8 cloaking, but shields are capped at 4 bars. Ship is slightly overpowered to get through the early game somewhat easy, and because the guy I'm sending the ship to also likes his ships a little bit overpowered, so. I just blew the ship up. Dang it. Could have just waited. No. But yeah, I'll show you what I mean. Ta-da! Again, ignore the weapon system because that's because of Project Coalition messing with that. But yeah, cloaking goes up to 8, giving us a max of 40 seconds cloak, and shields are capped at 2 shield barriers, and it costs 200 to get it up and running. To give us a bit of a fighting chance, the ship also starts with stealth weapons. We don't have anything. Well, we do have. No, we don't have anything in storage. Talk with crew. Nah. Find a space station set for travelers. Browsing through the listings, you find a tavern full of mercenaries for hire. You look for potential crew members. Check it out. Nothing happens. Alright, let's get another bar of cloaking in, right? So this is going to start looking really weird because there's no bigger button. See? But it does work, so... Damn. Mantis controls, pirate controls. As long as we get our doors right. Explore! Yes, please. That's a good deal if I ever saw one. Let's go here. We'll probably fight our first group of mantids. That's a cool looking thing. Man's vessel flash special view screen. Weapons energy is at full. Tiny blip on the sensor readout marks its quarry. Huh? Marks its quarry. You frown. They sent out one dude. He is probably gonna meet up with Engines guy, right? Yeah, there he goes. Okay, we're gonna do this. He can leave, he can't. Free Mantis. How? So you're not going to be able to run because our cloaking just takes forever now. Which is awesome. Oh, I didn't look what was his name. Shouldn't he be doing something about that? Ugh. That's weird. Cloak is ready, so... I love how he's just not... This is gonna get sketchy, isn't it? Oh, the class. Now I got you. Sorry about that. That's indeed pretty weird. Then again, Project Coalition is weird to begin with, so... Could you just leave my sensors alone? Is that a thing we can do? Well, at least we could try to get some dodges in. Okay, unfortunately we didn't actually get a free mantis, but this'll do. Tap context of the ship, 3 hull points. Alright. Just didn't forget to unmute the microphone. Hoorah! Probably. After Civil War, Crystal Rock and Mantis all teamed up. Yeah, I think that was the original story, but... Yeah, I wouldn't put much in the lore for now. One of the original creators of Project Coalition has pulled the mod from the forums and is booting the whole thing up again from scratch. Hopefully a little bit more balanced, hopefully a little bit better lore-wise, because that flagship at the end is just... Hacking stun. Okay. Mini torch beam. You know, I always like a good fire beam, but... And for only 1 power... Why not? It's high fire chance, so that means it's above... let's see... Okay, so I know that I set the breach chance for this at 6. So I believe that's 60. Which means this is higher than 60, so it's 70 to 100. It legitimately could be 100, knowing Project Coalition. Warning! Asteroid field. Yeah, that's not. We only have 1 shield layer, so... Boogie board! These are fun ships. But yeah, you may have tried the mod recently, but if you go check now, you'll see that it's no longer available. Torch it. That's still pretty long. That cloak, though. That's not 100%, but it is apparently pretty darn close. Oh, they got the shields back? Good on them. It's not gonna save you. Anti-ship pipe drone. No, that's unfortunately not possible. They just changed the icon of the clone bay from a toilet sign to medical station sign. Medbay and clone bay mashed together is not possible. One will always replace the other. And new systems can't be made. Impressive looking. It's not Kazi Boy. I don't know what the timing is, so I'm just gonna do this. Hey, you guys don't have an NG. Well now. Well now. Have I got some bad news for you? So anyway, I may as well let the chat decide the following thing. As I mentioned at the start of the run, they did? That's not possible. I know for a fact that nanobots don't work with a clone bay active. Anyways, I was saying there's one more thing to the ship, namely you can buy artillery with it, even in vanilla. The artillery is basically, you know what, forget this, yada yada, you're not getting anywhere. It's basically a double shot missile launcher dealing 1 hull damage with the same fire or breach chance as one of these. Standard cooldown of 16. So I'm leaving it up to you whether or not I should buy that. I know it works, so I don't need to test it anymore. But since the artillery is slightly overpowered, I can see why you guys wouldn't want me to get it. Or maybe you want to see it. I don't know. That's why I'm leaving it up to you guys. Well, we can get 2 more cloaking. Or I could buy another system. Hacking or maybe mind control. One on the right is starting to rot. Take him down, take off his fingers, put him out of the airlock. Again, I don't know the timing. Let me quickly check that. It could sync up. That's a sync. Okay. Pop. They do have an NG, so we'd rather have him go down ASAP. Oh, and they got a drone as well. Well, that's just rude. It looks like the normal drone. Oh, wait, now I see it. Huh. Hey, you're right, that is different. Ah, the things we miss. I mean, drones are evil, so... This thing is just like, nope, 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 nope. And we get Alanius. Don't have one of those yet. You can go do doors. Alright, so no duplicate races yet. That's nice. So we could still get a crystal and a... I don't think ghosts are in Project Coalition. So yeah, crystal and a human? Really? Your Atlantis ship begins aggressive maneuvers, you prepare for the worst. He wants to go to doors. Come on in. Okay, so his weapons for once are not a huge issue. So he may as well try to get some dodge training in. You won't be getting that option all too often, so we'll take it whenever we can. They used to be before Advanced Edition came out, but with Advanced Edition they made it so that humans take less experience to level up. So in a pinch, if you get a human late game, you might still be able to level him up, unlike, say, a slug or something. Let's cause a bit of distraction here. Oh, they're giving up on shields. You don't see that all too often. Shield is usually like, we've got to save this, but not this time. Alright. Good dodges, good dodges. It's really going to take a while before we get anywhere, but... Right. I'm not going to stay here for an hour just to get that done. That's a pretty long stun. Was it like 15 seconds for a stun bomb? Anyway, this is where I'm going to end this episode. Though, thank you guys for watching. I hope you're still doing a series of free shows, probably coming like him or semi-fan. Ready? See you guys on the next episode. Bye, everyone.